Heading to Kokomi's call, thousands of protesters throng Phogak Chau Ikai to push back army barricades beyond Torbung. Several injured. Some reached till Kangwai but retreated owing to firing by security. And Editors Guild of India protests Supreme Court against FIRs registered by Manipur police over its fact-finding report. Apex Court grants interim protection to EGI team until hearing on September 11. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm USHAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Heeding to the call of Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity, Kokomi, thousands of protesters this morning marched for the removal of the barricades set up by the army along Tidim Road from Phogak Chau Ikai till Torbung in Bishnupur district, despite the total curfew being imposed since last evening. As they reached Kwakta Bazaar, an intense scuffle occurred as police tried to disperse them by firing tear gas shells, rubber bullets and smoke bombs. The adamant protesters surpassed all obstructions and continued heading with their intention. However, they were intercepted by state and central paramilitary forces at Phogak Chau Ikai around 3 p.m. Security forces fired several rounds of tear gas shells, rubber bullets and smoke bombs there, leaving more than 50 protesters injured. The injured people were rushed to CHC Moirang and District Hospital Bishnupur. Injured persons in serious condition were rushed to hospitals in Imphal. Till around 5:30 p.m., 27 people injured in the scuffle were taken to District Hospital Bishnupur. Amid the intense scuffle at Phogak Chau Ikai, some protesters reportedly managed to pass through the barricades and reach till Kangwai, where they dismantled some barricades. Agitators were eventually forced to retreat as security forces started opening blank fires. Marapabi volunteers from Oinam area and other places of the state sat down in the middle of Tidim Road in Oinam Bazaar, intercepting RAF personnel from foiling the plan of Kokomi to remove Central Forces barricades set up at Phogak Chau Ikai till Torbung. Since early, women folk gathered under the tent put up along the Tidim Road stretch in Oinam Bazaar and stopped the vehicles transporting the RAF personnel. It is also learnt that several four-wheelers were parked in the middle of the road to disrupt their movement. In connection with this, Oinam Apunba Mayra Paibi Loop Secretary Chongtham Anokbi expressed anger that government deployed RAF personnel to stop Kokomi from knocking down barricades but fails to refrain Kuki people from blocking the roads in hill areas. She urged the relevant authorities to be fair and appealed to resolve the issue at the earliest.
ngasi phawa asuk koina thamari chopna chathaраglaba aikoigi waraba matam asida karigi damak tano aikoigi tampak tama koina lo asom thamlaga lairibasibo singdana lo thambidaba aduga tampak tana ain lo mayaba basatnaraga ngasi maksu asiyang aikoigi iramdam aikoigi ikhunga ngasi wangmada chatpagi damak tama koina masida mu state government amadi central government na masida akoi mayam rapid action force amama mayam thajan bilaktuna tawiri basibo kari marangi damak tano aduna aikoidi oinamda adamak thinglaga thamgani akoi mayamgi thawai laurabasu manglabasu aikoi asigi phibamda leirabani isa isu kayama sirabani asi phawuda kari mata khangdana sum leibase aikoi taminna leitokpa ngamoi.
State forces cracked the whip on several curfew violators at different places today. Total curfew was imposed by Manipur government in Imphal West, Imphal East, Bishnupur, Thoubal and Kakching district since 6 last evening until further notice to avoid unwanted incidents in the wake of Kokomi's call for mass movement for the removal of army barricade. In Imphal East District, a police team led by District Superintendent of Police carried out frisking and checking on commuters in Palace Compound area, while a team led by Additional SP NG Ratna checked commuters at Malom area in Imphal West District. State forces beefed up security measures and a curfew was imposed in the wake of impending threat owing to mass agitation called by Kokomi. Essential services, emergency and education sector were among others exempted from the curfew today. The Supreme Court today granted interim protection to 4 members of the Editors Guild of India from the FIRs registered by the Manipur police over a fact-finding report published by them in relation to the violence in Manipur. A bench comprising Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud, Justice J.B. Pardiwala and Justice Manoj Mishra passed the order while issuing notice to the state of Manipur on the writ petition filed by the EGI members. The matter will be heard next Monday. Although the petition was not listed today, CJI Chandrachud agreed to take up the matter after it was mentioned by senior advocate USHAM Divan for urgent hearing because the senior journalists involved in the case were apprehending arrest. On the other hand, appearing for Manipur, Supreme Court lawyer Ngangom Jr. Luang raised objections and informed the Apex Court that the EGI's report contained false information and point-by-point clarification has been already issued by all Manipur Working Journalists Union AMJU and Editors Guild Manipur EGM. Subsequently, the Apex Court scheduled hearing on the case this Monday, that is September 11, and granted interim protection to the EGI team until then. The EGI's fact-finding team was sent to Manipur to examine the media reportage in the state from August 7 to 10, and its 24-page findings were released on September 2. The FIRs are based on complaints describing the report as false, fabricated and sponsored. Condemning the government for failing to consider the ongoing fast unto death strike by Thawai Mirel members and in supporting their movement, Maitai Irecha Kanba Athauba Salai Taret today burned down the effigies of Union Home Minister Amit Shah, Chief Minister Nongthom Bambiren and BJP Manipur Pradesh President A. Sarda. Members and volunteers of Maitai Irecha Kanba Athauba Salai Taret burnt down the effigies at its office located at Wangkai Kaitel Asangbi this afternoon. Governor Anusuya Uike assures violence-affected people of Manipur who are currently staying at temporary shelter homes that government will construct permanent houses for them at their native places. The governor today inaugurated a water filter installed under the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund (UNICEF) at the temporary shelter homes in Sajiwa, Imphal East District. Interacting with the residents of the temporary shelter home, Anusuya Uike said government will build new houses for the displaced people at their respective native places as soon as normalcy is restored in the state. She added that the displaced people will be compensated. The governor also revealed that the Health Ministry has given relief materials worth 2 crore 5 lakh rupees through Red Cross Society for 5,000 affected families. It may be mentioned that as per the request of Manipur Governor, the President of India and governors of various states made contributions for these relief materials. Anusuya Uike informed that Imphal East Deputy Commissioner has been directed to set up a monitoring committee to look into the requirements of temporary shelter home residents. She added that all the possible help to meet the needs of pregnant and lactating women at the shelter home will be provided.
हमारे मणिपुर में पीस का माहौल बन जाएगा और शांति आ जाएगी और ये तमाम सारी स्थिति पूर्व की तरह अगर हो जाएगी, तब जहाँ से जो भी व्यक्ति जिस गांव से भी आया है वहाँ सरकार के द्वारा उनको नए मकान, पक्के मकान बनाकर सरकार के द्वारा दिया जाएगा। आप लोग कोई किसी तरह की चिंता ना करें, टेंशन ना लें। शासन की ओर से आपके बच्चों के लिए भी गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में व्यवस्था की गई है। फीस की पूरी व्यवस्था सरकार सरकार के तरफ से दी जाएगी। आप लोगों से भी मेरा एक निवेदन है कि आप लोग अपने बच्चों को स्कूल जरूर भेजें। डीसी मैडम से भी कहूंगी कि जो हमारी प्रेग्नेंट महिला है, गर्भवती महिला है, ऐसी कितनी महिलाएं हैं, उसके लिए पर्सनल, और जिनके छोटे छोटे बच्चे अभी जन्म अगर हुए हैं, तो मैं पर्सनल भी राजभवन की ओर से उनके लिए अलग से जो भी मेरी मदद होगी मैं उनके लिए करूंगी।
All Zirbam Road Transport Drivers Union expresses concerns over transporters facing immense inconveniences in transporting goods along the Imphal-Zirbam Road owing to the prevailing crisis in the state. Speaking to media at the union office at MG Avenue in Imphal today, Vice President of All Zirbam Road Transport Drivers Union, Sanasam Pratap, appeals to people residing along the national highway to have sympathy and to extend cooperation with the truckers. He also said that the All Zirbam Road Transport Drivers Union will be dissolved by September 7 and new executive members will be elected in the GB meeting at the conference hall of All Manipur Road Transport Drivers and Motor Workers Union on September 20. Pratap said relevant documents will be submitted to Registrar of Trade Union before September 20.
Haji Equana Todam Pujariba, Jiri Bamdagi, Imphal Pawagi Marunda, Genjariba transporting asi asuki mati khudong thinga oile maramdi nongmonami irang sina phalak tabana maram origa load gari sing chapra matamda lambi gi oijeta khundariba ichininaw singna driver singbu nuksibiu amasung driver singna karigumba gari soikiba ngamkiba tawraga lepagasu driver singbu nuksibiu haina akoi all Zirbam road transport driver union gi maike dagi nolukchari
all Zirbam road transport driver union si hayang tang tre tagi job tawjare aduga Tungwainana Paki Secretary Tang Kunosida, All Manipur Transport in Nengi, Conference Holda, Anova, Executive Meeting, Musida Body Kalagani, and the Luna, she sang sing a sea, kind of executive from the Tanku Home, the Honjarani, when the Luna, the Saturday, the so high was singing a sea, Tanku Home, the Honjarani.
Press note from United Naga Council. UNC says state and central governments should initiate necessary steps to ensure uninterrupted supply of essential commodities throughout the length and breadth of Manipur. Unwarranted checking, frisking, detentions, unloading of essential commodities and various structures imposing upon Naga people in sporadic areas and unabated illegal taxation, extortion towards the commuters and suppliers of essential commodities along the national highways and inter-district highways should be stopped once and for all. It also says persistent ongoing economic blockade being imposed by Code 2 along the highways be lifted immediately in the interest of all the communities living in the state, and that the state and central government must also address the grievances like non-availability of life-saving drugs and essential commodities being faced by the Kukizo community as demanded by Code 2. Now with that, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we'll bring you news on the opening of a new library for Zirbam locals inside the jail complex at Kalinagar, Zirbam. Keep watching Impact News.
Manipur ki ahanba dedicated cancer hospital AOI Babina Speciality Hospital da medical oncology, surgical oncology, advanced operation theater ga loinana cancer patients sing da affordable cost da mapung faraba care pisari. Side effect hantaba Manipur ki ahanba Lineage Halcyon radiation machine gi khudong chaba pangbigani. Cancer khangdoknaba amasung stage lepada sizinaba PET CT scan machine so hospital asida lady. Tumor board phamduna patient singi layeng pathapta ahenba khudong chaba loinana health card ki khudong chaba su pisari. Mayam ki damak AOI Babina Speciality Hospital, Sajiwa, Khabisoi, Imphal East.
Caesar City Dental Hospital gi Mari Suba Foundation diga Mari Lainana September tang Mari dagi Nipan Fauba free dental consultation pangthok cheragani. Experienced dentist singa free consultation tawbagi khudong chaba lobi ho. Relief camp te leiba angang singi wina free treatment pizagani. Adongi ya nungaitaba fazahaning ba yengthok hausi.
Admission open. Prime Coaching Institution Changangai Uchekon ki class 11 and 12 science ki coaching lagba September taramathoy dagi huzeragani. Haiba institution asi tongan ba institution singdagi ningthizena train tawraba amade experience leiraba oza singna takpi tambigani. Amade ningthina semjin sajilaba tongan ba ka singda bathroom toilet yauraba boys hostel ki khudong sabasu phangwigani. Comet Harvard amasung Massey School singa yamna naknaba bafam amasu oiri.
Avail free plastic surgery consultation from 1st to 10 September 2023. free clap lip and palate surgery under Smile Trend, free reconstructive surgery for CMHT and PMJY beneficiaries, and 15% concession on diagnostic and procedure charges. For registration, please contact Seizure Hospitals.
Urgent post requirement. Impact TV Handsome House Building. Pauna Bazaar near Kashampat Bridge ki ahangba post kharagi thabak kaujari. Cashier Junior Accountant Female. Number of post 1. Qualification na graduate with good MS Office and Tally knowledge. Local cable operator LCO coordinator female gi post ama. Qualification na graduate with good MS Office knowledge and good communication skills. Interested candidates may submit their CV directly at the office or by email at hr.impacttv@gmail.com or WhatsApp on 700-540-4862 on or before September 6.
Welcome to the Classic Hospitality Training Institute's Aviation Management Program. Equipped with cutting-edge facilities and guided by industry experts, we nurture your potential. Our students are recognized worldwide for their skills and professionalism. For admission, call us at 0385-2422-115 or 690-935-8685 or visit us at Hotel Infal by the Classic, 3rd floor North AOC, Infal West, Manipur.
BSc Nursing tamning haibdo Yaribokta leiba Universal College of Nursing haidana ama leirene State Bank of India dagi education loan lorga tamba yai haine
Singbadu dani
Singbadu su mana tamba lor kana mana thabaka tor kana magi thagi tolop tu dagi thagi inkhala su yai haine
akhoi ki hostel makhoi ki practical nan karai da tawdori ba
hostel su ne nupa ne pi tongan thambada natana ne infrastructure ga phajak jani practical su kaim wani ngai leitre rims ta thani haine
last date
2.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Zirbam residents, including students, may now visit the District Police Public Library inside the jail complex at Kalinagar, Zirbam District to read books. Zirbam District Police DSP Sanasam Gorachan told media that the library was opened on February 20 this year. Book lovers, especially students, may visit the library. Speaking to the media team who visited the library today, Gorachan said one may make their library card upon producing identity documents, and card holders may visit the library between 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day. He also encouraged people of Zirbam to suggest names of books they would like to read so that the district police will ensure availability of those books in the library.
Literature gibu oiro any sidai da lairiba book mayam je moina laiba paning ba music duna direction lairam da matam da moina wakhan nungai ta ba ma puiba da okoi da feel tawi lairiba feel tawriba posting da okoi na moigi moto okoi na lor ka okoi na restaurant maintain tawi moina paning ba direction da okoi restaurant da okoi na isalo matung da okoi gi district SP da okoi na pau piraga madu athum matam da yamdra da 1 week ki mamang da okoi na adum hana gi hogi ba da okoi na admaina laixal laga moida direct laire khole na contact number sing okoi na moi sang pa matam da contact number lawi contact number to pau piraga like to pore pava yarani haiba admaina akoina adum moida admaina coordination ma tawrong hogibo lai.
People Protection Committee Konthaujam held a condolence meeting today to mourn the demise of former MLA of Konthaujam Assembly Constituency, Konthaujam Sarat, who passed away on September 3. During the condolence meet, attendees observed 2 minutes silence as a mark of respect to the departed soul. Locals of Kwakaitil Mayaikoibi, Imphal West staged a sit-in today condemning that CBI and Central Forces troubling them on the pretext of investigation into the July 6 killing of a woman who was shot dead by unidentified gunmen in the area, which falls under Lumphil Police Station. Clubs and local club members and Mairapaibi groups of Kwakaitil Mayaikoibi announced that anyone from the CBI and Central Forces will be banned from entering the locality. Representatives of local clubs and Mairapaibi groups in Mayaikoibi, Mamang Laikai, Mayaikoibi, Ningthaujam Laikai, Mayaikoibi, Chabungbam Laikai and Mayaikoibi, Thaunaujam Laikai took part in the protest meet held at Kwakaitil Mayaikoibi Mamang Laikai Community Hall. Speaking on the sidelines, Mayaikoibi Ningthaujam Laikai Maira Loop Publicity Secretary Loitongbam Surmila said representatives of the local clubs and Mera Paibi groups in the 4 localities had already given their statement on the incident to Lamphil Police Station, but the CBI and Central Forces keep pestering them.
Siriba numit asimaktada aikoi lekai marigi club ki president secretary aikoi punamak police ta kokhale maira paibi kokhale aduga aikoi gi lobham thokpa aikoi lekai gi statement loinamak logre masi lograba loiraba matung phawbada hanjin kayara khana CBI amadi state force mayam dagi player military force mayam puraga hanjin lekai sida investigation tawribani haiduna lakle base aikoi pendre masina maram oiraga aikoi lekai sida ingna chingna santi leina leiriba aikoi sida aki tujungba mayam amasu pohalle aikoi ta sena aikoi santi pameba nupi amakhak sibagi damta sumaina lakba Yengbio, the Teliba photo mayam. I go in Magagi Shigiba, Adaki Mangi Mayam. Sigida Magdading a Sipa, Karamba investigation Chatabala, Aduka Nupia Makashi, Bagidamata, Land the Shiba Nupia Magdamata, and investigate the lap, Hypate, a good Shunga in Treva. Nasi, I been a mistake in Makata and a hide, but Missi Sigdamata investigation when Hana Lapataragadi, like I Nupi Mayam, Nupa Mayam, talked in a Mokoi like I said, Sanga Laroy, Masida Tolapa, Apapata, Ashok upon Missi Minagi, Dita, State Government, Amadi, Central Government, Anina Dita, Bugadabani Hyper Warre Mado, Nasi Loza Queen with
Manipuri Welfare Society of Arunachal Pradesh continues extending help to people affected by violence and village volunteers of Manipur. The society has also donated a financial help of 1 lakh rupees and edible items worth around 1,50,000 rupees to the Chief Minister's Relief Fund. Mitay Inat Kanba Marup Langmaidong observed the 135th birth anniversary of Lininghal Phundrei Pulo at Langmaidong Maning Awang Eco Park in Kakching district today. Paying homage to late Phundrei Pulo and flag hoisting marked the program. Speaking on the occasion, one Laisram Nongyai Mitay said, post the burning of Puya incident in 1729, Phundrei Pulo had helped in the revival of Meitei culture, language and scripts during his lifetime.
Mitaibu Mangur, Mitaibu Kanunaba, Hogokiramba, Adumba, Animako, Sama, Contra Mahasuba, Nixon Paxavi, Karidama, Malenda Ladybug, Kanaba Sainaba, Amanaman, Sinado Panamusi, Taxi Kasi Togolon, in the Horo Wadi, Kautogo Madam Sibu Nixon, Giramba, Haligo, Lamin Punday Foro, Natapiramba, Poctaki, Meton Napena, Halilamidom, Ido Pakam Nakoliva, Lamidon, Awang, Manulikaida, Sama, Contra Mahasuga, Torum, Paxavi.
Governor Anusuya Uike extends greetings to people of Manipur, especially the Hindu people, on the auspicious occasion of Sri Krishna Janmashtami 2023. In her message, Governor Anusuya Uike says Janmashtami festival celebrates the birth of Lord Krishna, an incarnation of God on this earth, and the festival is celebrated by Hindus with gaiety and fervor across the nation. She encourages people to follow the teachings of Lord Krishna and propagate love and affection for all and usher in an era of peace and prosperity in the state. Now the weather report. India Meteorological Department Regional Meteorological Center Guwahati predicts rain in many places of Manipur in the coming 2 days. Rain is expected today in some locations of Tamenglong, Senapati, Ukhrul Kamjong, Zirbam, Chandil, Churachandpur and Frizol districts. Rain is also expected at 1 or 2 places in Kangpokpi, Imphal West, Imphal East, None, Bishnupur, Thoubal, Kakching and Technopal districts. IMD also forecasts rainfall over some places in Tamenglong, Senapati, Kangpokpi, Ukhrul, Kamjong, None, Bishnupur, Thoubal, Kakching, Churachandpur and Frizol districts tomorrow. Rain is likely to occur at 1 or 2 places in Imphal West, Imphal East, Zirbam, Technopal and Chandil district tomorrow. As per ICAR Agrometeorological Unit Lamphilpat, Manipur recorded a rainfall of 1.1 millimeters in the past 24 hours. And in sports, Warsim Chisam of United Gym Narimthong clinched 1 bronze medal in the ongoing 55th Asian Bodybuilding and Physique Sports Championship at Kathmandu in Nepal. Warshim Chesam from Manipur won the bronze in men's sports physics above 170 centimeters category. A resident of Hatau Golapati Maning Lekai, Warsim is the son of Sirajuddin and Nureda. The championship will continue till September 7. All Manipur Bodybuilding Association player Konzam Sanamacha is competing in men's athletic physique above 167 centimeters, and Naurem Jenika of Sangai Gym Khangempali is also competing in open category of junior women's model physique. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Heading to Kokomis Call, thousands of protesters throng Pagakchao Ikai to push back army barricades beyond Torbung. Several injured. Some reached till Kangwai but retreated owing to firing by security. And Editors Guild of India approaches Supreme Court against FIRs registered by Manipur Police over its fact-finding report. Apex Court grants interim protection to EGI team until hearing on September 11. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. Have a great evening and stay safe.